makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? So I'm excited for this video because I'm going to be testing out the Alamar Cosmetics Reina del Caribe eyeshadow palette volume 1. And if you guys don't know, because I probably should know this because I took Spanish for 4 years, but for some reason I'm the worst at remembering things, but Reina del Caribe means Caribbean Queen, which is super cute. And I got this palette in my BoxyCharm, which I was very excited about because it originally retails for $28 and BoxyCharm is $21. So it was such a great value this month, and I almost bought this when they first launched it. I'm glad I waited a little bit. Here are the shades. They are so beautiful. I love all the warm tones. I love the pops of blue. I love that this shimmer is just like a regular champagne, so I feel like you could do a pretty neutral look with this. But this one is like the prettiest, like golden tone with like almost like a green olive undertone. So I really love the way the palette looks. It swatches amazing. Like I barely even touched with my fingers into it, and it was swatching so great. So let's just go ahead and get this on my eyes. I think I want to do something super dramatic and fun, so very excited. Oh, before I do that, let's see. There is a total net weight of 0.40 ounces, so divided by 8. Each pan is about 0.05 ounces, which is pretty good. That's over twice the size of an Anastasia eyeshadow in one of their palettes, like the Modern Renaissance. So this is definitely a good size, and I love that it's like a Cuban owned brand, it's a woman owned brand, and I love the names. The one name here is Guantanamera, and I don't know if you guys, I'm sure everyone knows this movie, but I'm obsessed with white chicks. Like I've probably watched it 100 times. I know like every single line, and in the very beginning when he's like, I eat a Guantanamera, that's all I can think about for this name. So I was like, I don't even know what Guantanamera is. I have no clue, but I love that it's in here. So my lids are already primed with the P. Louise eyeshadow base in 0.5. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to start off with Cocoa Taxi, which is this really pretty warm peachy shade right here. Looks like when I touch it, it looks like you can definitely see the powder, but there's no kickback in the pan. I'm just going to throw that in my crease. So that's blending nice so far. I really like doing my face first because it just, I don't know, there's just something about being able to do your lower lash line at the same time as doing your upper eyelid or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and take that same shade on a pencil brush and just kind of connect and bring it down. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a slightly smaller blending brush, and I think I'm going to go ahead and go into Tropico next, which is this nice, really pretty orange shade. It actually matches that flower like perfectly. This one definitely does have a little bit of kickback in the pan, but not bad at all. And I'm just going to, pigment, okay. Just going to go ahead, throw that in my crease. I really like that shade. It's very pretty. I will worry about blending it in just a second. I'm just going to go ahead and do the shape that I want. I'm going to go back to that previous brush and just blend it out just a little bit. And then just going back in again, blending with whatever's product is left over on the brush. And then I'm going to take that same pencil brush, just go in a touch, and bring that along the lower lash line. I appreciate that this orange is really vibrant. I love that. Actually, I think it's like vibrant, but I feel like it's still wearable. It's not quite like orange. Just a pretty, very pretty color. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and go into Guantanamera. And I'm just going to get some of that on the brush. Not too much kickback in that one. And I'm just going to bring that a little bit lower. And I really love this shade too. I die for like these like really dark, rich, like purpley red shades. That's my favorite color, is burgundy, so I'm here for this shade. So I feel like I've seen mostly positive reviews for this palette, almost all. The only thing I did see that wasn't positive, Jackie Ina said that some of the matte shades don't layer as well together. She thought that she noticed a little bit of splotchiness, I think is what she said. Something along those lines, so I'm definitely keeping my eyes open for that, but so far I'm having no problem blending at all. I think it looks super nice. Just going back and forth between the brushes. I'm going to take Guantanamera on my outer third of my lower lash line. Not going to bring it in all the way. Okay, so now last but not least for the matte shades, I'm going to go ahead and take Cafecito, which is that dark brown shade. And that one doesn't have too much kickback either. I'm just taking it on the little pencil brush so I can keep the color exactly where I want it. And I'm going to start out in my outer V. Just kind of blend it a little bit, and then I'm going to take it all the way into the inner part of my crease, because I'm going to cut my crease, and I feel like for me the most flattering way to cut it is to add a really dark shade through the entire thing. I just feel like it helps out the final look, at least on my eye shape. Now go back in with the previous brush and no additional product and just blend whatever's left over on that brush. I feel like I repeat myself so much when I'm doing like looks like this, but really that's what I do, is I just go back and forth between my brushes constantly, and I feel like that's what helps me get the best blend. Go ahead and take a touch of that along the lower lash line, that brown shade. Connect it to the outer V. Here's how it's looking so far. I think the matte's blended super easy, really nice. I like all the warm tones together. I think they work really well. Obviously you don't have to make it as dramatic. You could just go in with a shade or two, but I really want to test out every shade in the palette, so I really like how that's looking. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut my crease using the P. Louise base, wherever it went. Here it is. I found it. Gonna cut my crease. Y'all, I'm just gonna put you on mute. Or I'm gonna put the sound on mute because I'm about to keep watching Nashville. I'm obsessed with this show right now.
10 missed calls.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead, do the same thing I always do. Sorry if this is getting repetitive. This is just my favorite makeup style right now. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with Cafecito, and I'm just gonna put that onto the outer V and just kind of bring it into the concealer just a little bit, or the eye base, whatever you want to call it, and just let it blend in. Gosh, please don't be one of those shades that sticks to the eye base real bad. Oh man, dang it. Sometimes this happens, sometimes it doesn't. Today's gonna be one of those days, huh? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take some of Guantanamera, and I'm just gonna blend it into that area as well. I'm gonna go back into some more of Cafecito on the outer V, just trying to deepen that up so it doesn't look funny because of the concealer. Okay, so I'm really excited to go in with the blues. I'm going to start off with Varadero, this really pretty blue right here. Just going to pick that up on this is a ColourPop brush, but it's pink because it was the ones they first came out with before they came out with the lame white ones. I wish they would have stayed with pink. But I'm going to go ahead and take this. Oh wow, that's so pretty. On the middle of my lid, and I'm going to blend it into the outer V. Oh my gosh. Love the shade of that blue. It's like so sparkly. Okay. And I like barely picked any up. Let me get a little bit more. Cut this edge right here, make it nice and precise. Wow, that's so pretty. This is completely dry, so I can only imagine how intense it would be if you wetted it. Okay, so now I'm going to take the next blue over called Celia, and this is like kind of a more of a green tone. Just gonna pick a little bit of that up, and I'm gonna put that on the inner corner. Oh gosh, that's such a pretty color. Wow, okay, I love that color. Next look, I'm putting that all over the entire lid. That is so pretty. That would be so pretty with a halo eye too. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back in that pencil brush, take some more of Cafecito, and I'm just going to kind of blend that into the blue just a little bit. Okay, so I've got two shades left in the palette to use. The first is El Malecon, which is this shade right here, which I'm really loving the gold tones of this. I think this is so pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to pop that along my lower lash line. Oh my gosh, I love that shade so much. I'm going to wipe off my brush, and then I'm going to go ahead and go into La Costa, which is this really pretty champagne shade. I saw Gabby use this as a actual highlight on her face, and I think it looked really pretty. I don't know if it would suit my skin tone for that or not, but it's a very pretty addition to the palette. Yep, It's nice. Alright, so to go ahead and finish off this eye look, I'm going to use the Argancy In eyeliner in the shade Turquoise. I feel like this will go really well with the pop of blue on the lid. So I'm going to just put this on the lower lash line. It's not looking quite as pigmented because a lot of the gold eyeshadow got on my lower lash line, so they're kind of mixing together. That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and add the Pure Fully Charged Mascara. Okay, so y'all know me and my lashes right now, so I'm going to go ahead and add my House of Lashes Boudoir lashes. These are starting to look a little crazy. I actually went ahead and bought the Boudoir minis, but I'm just going to go ahead and pop these bad boys on because they are my absolute favorite. So I went ahead and threw the lashes on, even though they do not want to stay in place today. They're giving me trouble. For my lips, I'm using the Flower Beauty lip liner in Nude, the Desi Times Katie No Shade Dose of Colors lipstick, which I got and I didn't really like it that much, being fair, but now that I'm self-tanning, I just wanted to try it out, and I actually really like the shade. So I'm feeling good about it. And then I went ahead and topped it with the Galaxy Glaze Holographic Lip Gloss in Soleil from Flower Beauty as well, which is really, really pretty. It's got like all kinds of like little glitter specks throughout it. So this is the finished look. I really like the palette so far. I think it's super, super beautiful. I didn't have any problems with it at all. I love all the colors. Everything about it is just amazing. Like, I love the packaging. I don't know, I love that it's just 8 shades and they're all like working together so well. The tones are just so, so pretty. They're just so up my alley. So I really, really love the palette. I think it's definitely worth a try. The quality is definitely there. I know that this is being really hyped up right now, but I think it's definitely worth the hype. So I'm very, very happy that I have it, and I'll definitely be doing more looks with it hopefully soon. This lash is driving me crazy. So that is everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. How to pronounce Reina del Caribe. Oh, that's cute. I forgot Reina is queen. Aw, okay.
Reina del Caribe.
Reina del Caribe.
Reina del Caribe.
Reina del Caribe. Okay. Because I'm going to be testing out the Alamar Cosmetics Reina del Caribe album. This is not an album. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with Varadero, which is Varadero. I need to look these names up. Dry Dock. Dry Dock. Okay, let's hear the pronunciation.
Varadero.
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 Varadero. Varadero. Varadero. Okay, Varadero. Oh, I still feel like I'm saying it wrong. What did it? Okay. What did it? That's just like when you say edited it. Edited it. Edited it. English, okay.